Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Heartfelt Connections Club with me, Brielle. This is a show where we empower youth, unite communities, and give a voice to people who are really making a difference. Each episode we're highlighting the amazing work these groups do and showing you easy ways to jump in and get involved. Whether you're tuning in live or catching us on iHeartRadio, you're a part of a movement that's all about positive change. So let's dive in and make a difference together, one heartfelt connection at a time. Hey Heartfelt Connections fam, it's Brielle, and wow, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is our last episode of the season before summer break. First of all, I just want to say thank you. Whether you've been listening since the beginning or just joined us recently, you've been part of something really special this year. We talked about things like friendship, mental health, relationships, and of course, giving back and making a difference in the community here. But don't worry, we're just getting started on what's taking place tonight. And we're not going to get emotional just yet, because tonight is all about summer. And not just any summer, a summer where you can actually have fun and do something meaningful at the same time. So let's talk about it. How to make the summer count without feeling like a chore. Because when people hear summer volunteering, they often think, wait, I just got out of school. Why do I want to work? But here's a twist. Summer volunteering doesn't have to feel like work all the time. In fact, it can actually make your summer better, more special, more active, and more memorable. Think about it. Some of your best summer memories probably come from doing something different, meeting new people, or being out of your normal routine. Volunteering can give you all of that. So let's get into some easy, fun ways to volunteer this summer. First of all, beach cleanups. We live in South Florida. This one just makes sense. Grab a few friends, bring music, and spend an hour helping clean up the beach. You still get your beach day, but now it comes with a purpose. Next, animal shelters. Places like Big Dog Ranch Rescue or Peggy Adams are always looking for extra help in the summer. You could be walking dogs, helping with events, or even just giving animals some attention. Honestly, it's therapy and volunteering combined. Another great one, summer camps and kid programs. A lot of local camps need teen volunteers to help with activities and mentoring younger kids. It's fun, it's high energy, and you'll probably end up laughing more than you expect. And if you're someone who likes art and being creative, community art or event volunteering is a huge thing this summer. Festivals, local events, even library programs often help setting up or running activities. Now here's something important. Let's talk balance. Summer is for recharging too. So don't feel like you need to fill every single day with something productive. The goal is to mix fun and purpose, not replace one with the other. Maybe it's volunteering once a week. Maybe it's doing a few projects throughout the summer. It's about consistency, not to overload yourself. Now, let's get into something real quick that doesn't always get talked about, summer safety. Because if you're going out, meeting people, or volunteering in new different places, it's important to stay away. A few quick tips. Go with a friend when you can. Let someone you know where you're going. Stay hydrated. The Florida heat is no joke. And trust your instincts. If something feels off, it's okay to step away. Simple things, but they matter. Also, this one's important. If you're volunteering somewhere new, make sure it's a verified organization. Check the website, ask questions, and make sure it's a safe environment. Now, here's something I love about summer volunteering. It's one of the easiest ways to meet people outside of your usual circle. new schools, new ages, different backgrounds, you start to see the world a little bit bigger. And that's where growth happens. In fact, studies show that teens who stay involved in the community activities over the summer report feeling more confident and more connected when school starts back up. So, you're not just filling time, you're building something that carries into next year. Now, I want to leave you with this thought as we kick off summer. This is your time to rest, your time to have fun, but also your time to grow in ways that feel real to you. You don't have to do something huge to make a difference. Sometimes it's 1 hour, one project, one moment of showing up. And those moments, they add up. All right, Heartfelt fam, that's how we're going to start our final show of the season. Light, positive, and ready for summer. Coming up next, we're going to highlight some inspiring teens who made a difference this year and how you can take that same energy into your summer. You're listening to Heartfelt Connections, where we're doing good feels good.
AMP Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at AMP Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. It's Brielle, and if you're just joining us tonight, this is our final show before summer, and we're keeping things positive, inspiring, and all about you. Because of this segment, this is a celebration of teens just like you, who stepped up this year to make a real difference. And here's the thing, none of them started out thinking, I'm going to change everything. They started out small. Let me tell you about a few. There's a group of students in West Palm Beach who started something called Snack Packs for Success. They noticed that some students didn't always have food after school, so they began putting together snack bags every Friday. Nothing huge, just snacks, water, and a note that said, "You've got this." By the end of the semester, they had distributed over 1,000 snack packs. And what's powerful about that isn't just a number, it's a consistency. They showed up every week. Then there's Jordan, a sophomore from Boca, who volunteered at a local senior center. At first, he thought he'd just be helping out for service hours, but he ended up building a real connection with many residents who didn't get many visitors. They started playing chess every week, and Jordan said something that really struck out to me. He said, "I honestly thought I was helping him, but honestly, he helped me more." That's what happens when volunteering takes place. It doesn't become a requirement, it can become a relationship. And one more. This one's for anyone who feels like you need a big idea to make a difference. A group of friends in Boynton Beach started doing monthly park cleanups. No organization, no big promotion. Just them, some gloves, and a couple of trash bags. People walking by started joining in. Now, it's grown into a regular community thing. That's how impact works. It starts small, and then it spreads. Now, here's why I'm sharing all of this. Because as we head into summer, I want you to realize something. You don't need permission to make a difference. You don't need a title, you don't need a huge platform, and you don't need a perfect plan. You just need to start. The summer is honestly the perfect time for that. You've got more flexibility, more freedom, and more opportunities to try new things. So let's talk about how you can take this energy into your own summer. Here's a few realistic ways to get involved. Pick one cause you actually care about. Animals, the environment, mental health, whatever you feel connected to. Invite a friend to join you, so it feels more special and less like a task. Start small, 1 day, 1 hour, 1 project, and stay consistent, even if it's just once a week or once a month, because consistency builds impact. Now, here's something important too. Volunteering doesn't always have to be structured. You can create your own thing. Maybe it's checking on an elderly neighbor once a week, starting a mini book drive, helping your younger kids in your neighborhood with homework, or even being the friend who shows up for others constantly. Those things count. Sometimes the most meaningful impact doesn't come from a big event. It comes from everyday actions. And here's something really cool. Teens who volunteer regularly are more likely to develop leadership skills, confidence, and stronger communication abilities. That's according to the youth development research across the U.S. So, while you're helping others, you're also building yourself. Now, as we wrap up this segment, I want you to think about this. What's one thing you could start this summer? Not something overwhelming, just one thing. Because that one thing could turn into something bigger than you ever expected. All right, Heartfelt Connections fam. Coming up next, we're closing out the show and the season with a final message, some quick reminders, and a little inspiration to carry you through this summer. Stay with us. You're listening to Heartfelt Connections, where teens don't just talk about change, they create it.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. Welcome back, Heartfelt Connections fam. It's Brielle, and this part of the year always brings out all the emotions. Excitement, pride, a little stress, and yeah, even some nostalgia. We're in that ends of the season. Prom is here, sports seasons are wrapping up, seniors are getting ready to graduate, and everyone is starting to look ahead to summer. And tonight, I want to talk about how you can turn these big moments and take the time and turn them into something meaningful that lasts beyond just one night or one game. Let's start with prom. Prom is one of those milestone moments. Getting ready, taking pictures, going out with your friends, making memories you'll probably look back on for years. But here's something a lot of people don't think about. After prom is over, what happens to everything? The dresses, the heels, the suits, the accessories. Most of it gets worn once and then sits in a closet. So, here's a simple but powerful idea. Donate it. There are organizations and local schools here in Palm Beach County that run prom drives or prom closet programs. They collect gently used dresses, suits, shoes, and accessories and give them to students who might not be able to afford prom otherwise. And let's be real, prom can be very expensive. So by donating something you won for just one night, you could help someone else feel confident, included, and excited for their own prom experience next year. That's a full circle moment. Now let's talk about sports. A lot of you are wrapping up your seasons right now, whether it's baseball, softball, track lacrosse, tennis, or really anything in between. And if you've been part of a team, you know it's not just about the game. It's early morning practices, long practices, inside jokes with the teammates, the highs, the losses, and the growth. And at the end, it can feel like a big shift. But just like with prom, there's an opportunity here to give back to the community. Think about all the gear you've used this season. Cleats, gloves, shin guards, equipment bags, training gear. A lot of that is still in good condition, and it could make a huge difference for someone else. There are local youth leagues, rec centers, and community programs that accept donated sports equipment so younger kids can get involved, even if they don't have all the resources. Because sports aren't just about competition, they build confidence, discipline, and teamwork. And by donating your gear, you're giving someone else the chance to experience that same growth. Now, here's something deeper I want you to think about. This time of the year is all about transitions. You're finishing something, a grade level, a season, a chapter of your life. And when you finish something, you have to ask yourself, what do I want to take with me? What can I leave behind for someone else? Maybe you leave behind encouragement for a younger teammate. Maybe you donate something that helps someone else step into an opportunity. Maybe you volunteer your time this summer to mentor or coach, because impact doesn't end when your season ends. It continues through what you pass on. And here's something really cool. Research shows that teens who participate in giving behaviors like donating or volunteering report higher levels of confidence and stronger connections to the community. So when you give back, you're not losing anything. You're actually gaining a purpose. Now, let's make this super simple. Here are 3 quick things you can do before summer starts. Donate your prom outfit or accessories to a local drive or school. Go through your sports gear and set aside items to give to a youth program. Write a short note or message to someone younger, encouraging them, supporting them, reminding them that they got this. It doesn't have to be big to matter. Small actions can create lasting impact. And honestly, those are the moments that stick with you years from now. You might not even remember every score or every detail, but you'll remember how you made someone else feel. So, as you finish out this school year, go to prom, celebrate your season, enjoy the moment, but also think about how you can turn those moments into something that goes beyond just you. Because that's what Heartfelt Connections is all about. All right, fam, we have one last segment coming up, our final, to send off this season. We're going to wrap it up all together and reflect a little. and send you into summer with something to hold on to. Stay with us. You're listening to Heartfelt Connections, where every ending is just the start of something new.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. Alright, Heartfelt Connections fam, here we are, our final segment of the season. And I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for listening, for showing up, and for being part of this community. This year we talked so much about friendships, relationships, mental health, volunteering, and going through all of it, one thing stayed the same: connection. That's what I want you to carry on into the summer. Not pressure, not perfection, just connection. Connection to your friends, connection to your community, and most importantly, connection to yourself. As you head into summer, remember, you don't have to do something huge to make a difference. It can be as simple as checking up on a friend, helping out in your neighborhood, volunteering for a few hours, or just choosing to be kind in everyday moments. Those things matter more than you think. And if you ever find yourself struggling, whether it's with a relationship, stress, or something else, please remember you're not alone. You can always reach out. Call or text 988 for support anytime, or visit loveisrespect.org if you have questions about relationships. There are people who care always, and it's very important you remember that. So go enjoy your summer. Have fun, make memories, try new things, but don't forget the impact you have just by being you. We'll be back in September with a new season, new stories, and more ways to stay connected. Until then, this is Brielle signing off. Stay kind, stay safe, and keep those heartfelt connections strong. Good night, Palm Beach County. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Heartfelt Connections Club with me, Brielle. Remember, even the smallest act of service can make a big impact, and it all starts with you. Whether you want to volunteer, support a nonprofit, or just share your story, we're here to help amplify your voice. Don't forget to tune in next time. Until then,